ready to get dirty. Started with the poop. I am ready to get dirty.
Thank you. And thank you. So for the sake of those who are watching me from Nigeria, that money is not fake. However, maybe this will help you. They have recolored your money, and you have just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 days or 6 days now to change that your money. If you have 200 naira notes, let's not that one be red. I think so. So your 200 naira, this is what your 200 naira look like now in Nigeria. It's not fake. You know, your 200 naira used to be green. Abi, 200, it used to be green, but they don't mix the color. This is what it looks like now, front and back. They repainted it. So your 500 naira is also not fake when you see anything like this. It is called recoloring. Change your color, change your style. So if you see 500, it is no longer pink. It is now green. It's not fake. Now, if you see, your 1,000 naira, for those of you who know what your 50 naira looks like, this is what your 1,000 naira look like now. It is no longer brown. It is a mixture of both, blue and brown. I don't know what that is, but this is what it looks like now. I hope when you receive one, may you not go injure person in anger with what Nigeria has done to many people today. Somebody is coming to come and dupe you. Take your, you know what I mean? And then maybe you have to also pay attention. Let me show you those details again, okay? Pay attention to the details. What makes, what you should look out for. You see, this is what your 200 naira looks like once again. This is what your 500 naira looks like once again. And your 1,000 naira has a gold. You see, it's only your 1,000 naira that has this gold. This gold in front of it, sort of like a gold foil, right? Stamped there. Others don't. Again, 200, 500, and 1,000. Good luck in surviving what this is going to be afterward. Let's share ourselves up a bit, where I captured, or should I say, I managed to get a few things about the obedience in Bayelsa. There is something I want to say about that. However, let's show this, if you wouldn't mind.
Remain standing for the national anthem.
Here is another one. On the street of Bayelsa, Yenagua, I don't know, Yenagua. They said the guy was like, what they did in Port Harcourt. He was like, with a wicket gave him a truck. According to the obedient, it was like bulletproof trucks, right? And a stadium. And the guy just decided to go and do his own street rally, right? Well, that's what they said. However, in that same Port Harcourt, where Werewike was dazzling himself. I have something just to lighten your mood before we then go to what exactly did Obi himself shared when he was in Bayelsa, the usual, just like others.
Maybe I like police. Do you understand what it says? Maybe let me have it. They are telling me I should not bother about you at all. That you should continue to talk whatever you are talking. Don't mind them, don't mind them. Let me see, don't mind them. Don't mind them, don't mind them. Don't mind them, I said don't mind them, don't mind them. Don't mind them. I said don't mind them, don't mind them. Don't mind them.
Anyway, again, what exactly did Obi tell them in Yenagua? You might be interested. Take a listen and pick your words. Like I used to say, right? It is not what he had to say, what he has to say, but what he is not saying from what he said. It's a tricky one, isn't it? But it's a very, very good one if you are good at it. Listen.
We make barriers. So everywhere we go, I'm sure in other people we have been here, we will not see slaves here. So thank God we met each other in different locations before coming here. If you are not members of our family, you are members of our family, you are Labour Party. It's not this family who fixes. Whenever I'm involved in any family, I leave that to my wife and my family. So anybody that's involved, motivation, justice, fairness, and good things. For Nigeria, let me assure you of my message. Nigeria has not been the well. If I was underwater, Nigeria is not here. I want to start something to say we are going to stop our lobby and go to Bayelsa because Bayelsa is underwater. Bayelsa. Everywhere the environmental pollution, how we clean it up. Whether we be able to fish again and eat fish from their waters. Because we're going to clean it up. There will be road from here to Bolaton. You will go from here to only level places. And most importantly, we are going to play Fulani and Invaders to ensure that we stop this body to Bayelsa. I know what they have done to most of poor people. The purpose of government is to care for the poor. When banks have a problem, nobody cares. We are saying our job, our identity, have promised we will secure and unite Nigeria. We will make sure that Nigeria will by rule of law. There will be law and order. Police will no longer arrest people. Police will no longer stop students for carrying laptops. We are saying we will ensure that no more strike for our universities. 4 years in 4 years, 5 years in 5 years. We will return to education. We will move Nigeria from consumption to production.
His favorite line. And that's him explaining how he's going to move Nigeria from consumption to production. Ambitious, yeah? He's leading. The poll says he's leading. And the traditional political groups, PDP, APC, are like, no, that's a joke. Seriously. It's looking like a joke. That's up to everybody who is participating anyway. So I want to say thank you for spending your evening with me again. Okay, so this next part of this conversation is going to be me giving you an update on our end of the year, family supporter program that a lot of us have sort of chipped in so much. Many of us repeatedly, just to make sure that this idea is completely lifted off the ground. And indeed, we have done it. We just, we are like 50% done, right? And then we are like 50% to go, which is us handing all this over to the beneficiaries across Yoruba land. It's so small. But we are starting small, and one day probably we'll do bigger. I'm talking about really, really big. So we have to say thank you to everybody who has chipped in and support. We will still need a lot of your support anyway. But yeah, thanks for what we have done so far. I need to give you an update on that. So while you watch this short clip, we should all please have it at the back of our mind that we hold the likes of Princess, even in Rumole, the drivers, the baggers, the people who are moving everything from here to there for us, and those who are also still going to participate in helping us take them to the beneficiaries as we pray for their safe trip or safe tour. Because it's going to be like tour of Yoruba land by the Yoruba Union team. They will be doing this on our behalf. And then we wish them all the best. So let me show you. We have currently, what can take care of 500 people, right? 500 people. And we are thinking of channeling this towards the elderly people. But the team, I trust them that they will follow their own judgments. So mine is just to offer an advice. And so far, so good. They seems to be getting so ready. So first of all, we have made remittance of 2.7 million naira. Okay, we have paid 2.7 million naira towards this. We know we are going to pay more. Just last night, immediately after my broadcast, Princess brought it to my attention that we have one of us here who decided that they will be taking up the payment for the 4 workers, the 4 support workers who are going to be traveling with the team all over the place, handling the process of, all that stuff, right? Their welfare, their pay. So somebody pick up their pay. I won't say salary, their pay of 100,000 naira for the four of them, just like I announced yesterday, I believe. They heard that and they picked it up. And not just that, they have actually like remitted that 100,000 naira to Princess. She told me. Now, what happened is this. After paying for our spaghettis, I don't know if that's a word for spaghetti, if there's anything called spaghettis. Anyway, you know what I'm saying, right? After paying for our own spags, then we have also paid for the the 50 bags of our grains, rice. So which will go divided into 5 kg per beneficiary plus the spag. I have been told that a member of this platform felt so kind of, oh, I didn't know we are doing this. The next time you are doing this, I am pledging to sponsor 350 people with whatever program we are putting up. I was like, oh, that's great. I would love to see that. But let me give you this update, right? After paying 2.7 million upfront, we have been able to pay for all of our supplies, the rice, the spag, everything we've paid for them, all paid for. From our budget, from what Princess told me, plus the 100,000 naira that a member of this platform just remitted, that leaves us, or should I say, if I'm right, it's like the whole thing was like 2.3 million or something, while out of 2.7 million. So she did tell me that she has 520,000 naira left from after paying for all of that. So which means we are left with logistics, the traveling, the movement, all of that. So good enough. We have been able to clear what the media, the coverage would take, what the support workers, what they would take, all these ironed out. And yeah, we still have some money that will now go into transportation, accommodation, and at the same time, the welfare of those who are going to do this for us. It's important, isn't it? But let's go see what they have done in pictures. First, when they deliver them, this was the rice, I believe, the bag of rice.
Yeah, 5 kg, only extra meji. So 50, 10 of it, one in a combine. Ninu bag a point. 10 of this one, 10 of this small one, maybe by one in it. So 10 of it, in 50 places. So yeah.
Right. Now, I think that was them, like when they got there. Maybe yesterday or so, I'm not sure. So tonight I was telling her that could you make a short clip that, I know it's so late somehow, but and she went downstairs of her house and she did make us a clip. And this time it is a little bit more illustrative, like it's self-explanatory, but we'll do more when our media team gets there to take over the entire coverage. That will give us the real picture of what we have done or what we are doing, including the beneficiaries as well and what they have to say. So Princess sent me this. I love it. I know we will love it more when they begin to get to the hands of the beneficiaries. All from here.
Good evening, Maigo. How are you? This is the rice. This is 5 kilogram. It has been rebagged into this. So we'll be handling this to our people with 2 spaghetti, and we have 500 of this here. We have 10 of this in each of these bags here. So we'll be giving one of this to everyone with 2 spaghetti, the one we showed you the last time. So we have 500 of this 5 kilogram here, because the big bags are 210 of this. So that's 500 of this here. 500 of this is what we'll be giving out. And I want to say thank you to everyone. I'm super proud of us. It's a tiny little step, very petite step, but the fact that we have taken it is enough, and we are super ready for this. we're ready. We're ready to move. And this is it. This is everything.
I know some of you, all of us who made that contribution, $5, $10, $100, 500 pounds, where 100, whatever you did drop, I bet you are just sitting down there with a smile like when she was talking about the number, Abby. Imagine one day, and she's also, they are showing us a coverage and it says, this bag here, we have 100,000 of it. Imagine that. Do you think it's impossible? Anyway, it is always impossible until it is done. So like she said, I actually love that voice. Do you like hearing it again? I kind of want to hear it again. Like, these are the voices that some of you will hear here and you'll be like, oh, Mayegun, I need princess number. Because you just want to talk to Abby. I think I get it now. Listen to that again. Good evening, Mayegun.
Good evening, Mayegun. How are you? This is the rice. This is 5 kilogram. It has been rebagged into this. So we'll be handling this to our people with 2 spaghetti. And we have 500 of this here. We have 10 of this in each of these bags here. So we'll be giving one of this to everyone with 2 spaghetti, the one we showed you the last time. So we have 500 of this 5 kilogram here because the big bag.
You know what I mean? You're just going to be there like, okay. I know one thing, there's one thing. Some of you are watching right now and be like, oh my God, I wanted to contribute to. Oh, no, next time, yeah. Next time, I want to sponsor 20 bags myself. 20 bags for 200 people. Somebody already said that they are going to sponsor 350 people, which is like saying I'm going to get 35 bags. These are bags of rice that if they are well kind of packaged with others, other good stuff that could go into them, that could serve like a whole week's supply for some family. Guess what? Even if not just 10,000 naira, you save a family this time for food, even if they have it. Or let me say, so far they are not spending it from their pocket to say, oh, I need to take this money out to go and feed. You might not know what it is, but it's actually something. I don't know how you feel, okay? People expect people you give something to feel good. I don't know about you, and I think we probably have a lot in common. The members of the Temple of Truth. Maybe we have a lot in common, right? Which is, I actually feel happy giving than taking. I don't know how many of you feel same, and I bet a lot of people feel that way too. Or maybe you haven't figured it out, like you are not a taker, you are probably mostly a giver. If you look around, you're like, I'm not saying taking is bad, okay? Sometimes, right, it's good to be given something just to feel good, like, oh, wow, thank you. Just for you to say thank you to somebody else, oh, wow, thank you. But some of us actually feel better when we give. I am one of them. Even though I don't have money, I don't have much. I feel better when I give. That's why I wish I just win lottery and have so much money and I'll just be this good person who just like, or I don't want you to like me because I'm giving out money. But I'm just saying. So, as you are sitting down there and you remember that you participated in this, now think of how you are going to feel when you begin to see the smiles on the faces of people you don't even know. You don't know them. They don't know you. They don't even have an idea if this is actually coming their way. They are just there doing their thing right now like everybody else, trying to figure out how this is going to be for this period. How is it going to, you know what I mean? Do you get that now? They have no idea. But randomly, with what Princess told me, they are actually going to be following their instincts. They want to hone this. So we have this pack of other, like sticker. You remember our stickers? Princess in our own ingenuity, like in our own genius, whatever. Yeah. She was like, Mayegun, Now that I'm actually going to be touring the Yoruba land with all of this, I'm going to be pasting all our stickers everywhere. Do you know the sticker Princess will be pasting everywhere when she goes on this tour? Let me give you an example of it. This. So, imagine, even though it's not in Yoruba, a lot of these people who are going to come across our team, they are not just going to take our bag of rice. So, they're not just going to talk to us about why we are doing this. They are also going to go back home with something to remind them of us. Because they are still going to hear from us again and again and again. In a very different ways, different forms, that majority of you right now probably have no idea that you also have a role to play. Oh, it's not about the money. Let me tell you something. If we need money, right, to make Yoruba nation happen, we don't need just to tax ourselves and say, oh yeah, no, there are ideas. But you need the people first. You need that commitment. You need that unblemished, undivided loyalty to the cause that says, whatever it takes us, wherever it takes us, I will do my everything, including my children. My children will do everything as long as they live to bring about to reality the Yoruba nation. Because you see, when you have the people on your side, a lot of ideas that could generate wealth, that could generate things that could fund the movement by itself, if you have the number of the people. So first, we need to make the people our ally. It is. Some people will say it's a very slow, sort of a slow process. But do you know something? It is one of the most viable, strong process that you could take, and it will take, in fact, I don't know, you take like almost everything to get it undone. Once people get plugged in rightly, guided rightly, and you know what I mean? Trust me, they will lead it. And that's why I want to say thank you to every one of us who actually made this happen, okay? One day, we are not just going to reach out to 500 people. We are going to reach out to 500,000 people. I can feel that. I just feel like it's possible. I've seen what we can do if we really want to do something. Of course, I would have expected us to do more than this. But a lot of us would rather, you want to see. Seeing is believing, they say, until I see it. That's why I'm going to say thank you to this, our big sister, our lady, Lady Tosin Adeyemi. She is the one who, after last night's program, decided that, I think I heard where Mayegun said 4 people are going to be paid 25,000 naira each for helping us out for 3 days. I can pay that one now, Princess. Can you tell him that I will pay for that one? I can take that. There are many other people who are willing to support this with their own naira in Nigeria. I understand. But I decided that, yes, even though we wish we could do more than this, but even this one we have started, we need to make sure that we end well too. It is not completed. So if you still feel touched, like, okay, yeah, where can I help? What do you think I can do? I mean, where do you think we can help? Trust me, we will take anything that can indeed make this journey more successful. She hasn't given me a budget on the rest of what they need, including hotel reservations, the number of people going, the number of vehicles going. At the same time, hotel reservation and their welfare. I haven't been given details on that, but I'm glad that we have somehow figured out what it will cost us to get 4 extra hands with us to help us hand those things, to the people. So we are sure of that. We are sure of what the media will take, which means that we can get a proper documented coverage of that exercise as we carry them out, right? We are sure of that as well, but we're not sure of some other things that are pretty much like you can't be sure of them. Because whatever you get today is not what you are going to get tomorrow. Transportation, but she's very good at it. Are you with me? She is very good at it. So far, so good. She seems to be very much in control of this. So all we have to do is to make sure that we provide the resources that will further help. Okay, so I throw that up over to you to every one of us who has been part of this all along. So somebody said I should share our what do you call our fundraiser link. Of course, you know, whatever goes into that, every penny will be accounted for. And that's one good thing about us. I don't know if you are proud of that or if you have ever thought of that. When we decided to do what we are doing right now, well, somehow we couldn't raise probably enough that could probably make a little impact like we are about to do now. But do you know what actually helped? We raised 1.8 million, right? And we have already paid out, sorry, hang on. We raised 1.8 million and we have paid out 2.7 million. You know what that means? It means that we must have something somewhere. So we're able to dip our hand into our purse over the time, and we're able to provide 1 million naira to support what we raised within just a week or two this month. And that's why we're able to deliver this. So if you ever wish to be part of this, you are welcome. Okay. And if you have any question as well, you are also welcome. One of the information I've been given is that this process will start from Lagos. Then it will move down to Shagamu in Ogun State. Then it will move down to Ojaoba in Ibadan. Then other locations haven't been decided, but from that place on, they are going to move straight to Ile-Ife. Okay, I've been told Ile-Ife will be the center for that of Osun. And they haven't actually told me what will be the location in Ondo, Ekiti. Ilorin will likely be the location for Kwara. And there is deliberation on going straight to Kaba for Kogi. So all of these have no final clarity yet. I bet I'm going to get them anyway. So what that means is that somehow, we are still going to need more fund to support the logistics that will help and facilitate the delivery of this service by those who are going to work for us on this. There are many other things going on behind the scene that I wish we could possibly just keep for now, okay, until we have valid and factual information to share. One of them, by the way, is that of our Telegram page. The Telegram page, I believe, for those who have turned up, are those who are really interested in participating in what can we do. So the role is to share the roles, share responsibilities, get everyone connected to something. And whatever you can deliver to us, like this food program that we are putting up, is going to be one of the many other thousands of other programs that we're bringing up. Sure, you get. And most of our programs are going to fall under different kind of departments, and I don't like using committee. I would say departments, where when it comes to healthcare, ideas, programs that can help our people, support them, uplift them where they really, really need them, no matter how small or how big. They will go through the health committee. Anything that has to do with education, supporting and all that, you know what I mean? They will go through the education team. And same thing, whatever has to do with security and safety, like we have already crafted all these positions out, right? All of these are to share responsibilities and be able to track progress and or otherwise of whatever we are doing. So all of these are something to just get us and get ourselves engaged in what will make it easier for you, indeed, out there to explain why are you interested? Are you interested in a Yoruba sovereign nation? Then you can sound more intelligent, engaging, conversational, not in any way, sort of a defensive, aggressive, and sometimes frustrated and all that. So we need to engage ourselves, recruit ourselves into wherever capacity we think we can function. I'm going to make that easier for us with the help of other people who are turning up right now. See, I can tell you this for free. It is no longer just my ego. And listen, you might tell me all the time that we are many, we are more, we are behind you and all of that. For those who have shown up, I can tell you that we now have more than 10 people who have shown up to the point that some of them are even like adjusting their daily lives and all their day-to-day activities and businesses to accommodate whatever little responsibility we have to, so we have to give to them, and they can deliver. Seriously, All these are being fine-tuned. There's no rush. There's no pressure. We know what we want. We know how to get what we want. We just need to collate all these ideas together. We need to bring all these people together. We need to put, like they say in Yoruba, I need lati to si oju kan ki ito wa ko lewu ose. That's what I'm going to say tonight, okay? So that's an update. And to everyone, listen, this could be an announcement, okay? If you still want to be part of this and you feel like, oh, I didn't hear about it, how come nobody said anything, or I'm just hearing this for the first time? I love this, right? What I'm going to do is that I am going to leave all these few links in the comment section, okay? You can use them to support us. Add messages to it and say, well, this is what I wanted to do. Also, right, you can share it too. Share all those links and talk to people. In a way, we would probably have something that some people are probably, in a way, not expecting. I bet if they underrate us, it is because they have seen many others before us, or even, like, as they will say, they will expect more after people like us. But you can say to them, no, you haven't seen anything like this. If the people should agree together, if they should agree to work together, you can't imagine what is possible and what is impossible. I love the possibilities of the power of number. But if you have it, until you have it, you have to do the work. You have to do the job. So if you want to be part of it, sure. If you want to be in any of these cities to give them support as volunteers, great. If you want to support them back right there in Nigeria, and then it's you want to support with Naira and all what have you, make that on request. If you make a request for it, you will be provided a Naira account where you can actually give your support, and everything given will be accounted for. I trust this team. I trust their judgment, and I believe that we trust ourselves too. On that trust, I believe we can build a lot. It might look so small. If we are consistent, the size won't matter at some point, because we can be bigger than you can ever imagine. But we must do the work. It is more than just talking. So to everybody who made this happen, thank you. Thank you. I'll take a few calls if I can. I don't know if my system is going to allow us or not, but we'll try. There's no harm in trying. The line is going to be open. I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea. Princess, I kind of want to see the video again, don't you? So sorry. Take a look. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Good evening, Maigun. How are you? This is the rice. This is 5 kilograms. It has been rebagged into this. So we'll be handling this to our people with 2 spaghetti, and we have 500 of this here. We have 10 of this in each of these bags here. So we'll be giving one of this to everyone with 2 spaghetti, the one we showed you the last time. So we have 500 of this 5 kilograms here, because the big bags are 10 of this. So that's 500 of this here. 500 of this is what we'll be giving out. And I want to say thank you to everyone. I'm super proud of us. It's a tiny little step, very petite step, but the fact that we have taken it is enough, and we are super ready for this. We are ready. We're ready to move, and this is it. This is
he don't cast, last, everybody go chop breakfast. He don't cast, last, everybody go chop breakfast. He don't cast, last, everybody go chop breakfast.
Breakfast. So anyway, thank you very much for your patience, right? And it seems like I'm having that same problem again. I'm so sorry that I have to keep giving this almost every night. I don't know why, but somehow I keep having this jammed where I view connections and all of that suddenly just make it difficult for the okay, I'm gonna walk and fix that. So anyway, I wish I could get some calls in. I have had one or two people who attempted to get through. Unfortunately, it won't. In a way, it came through and it just dropped off. So if you are trying, you should keep trying. But I am not going to except, okay, hang on. I have shared a link, but I'm going to probably maybe we should have a night in one of these time. I know everybody is so busy right now with the preparation for, you know what I mean, end of the year and the rest of that. So much going on, okay? So there's no pressure, okay? However, maybe we'll just choose a night that we would indeed do some small fundraiser to further support this team that will be doing this for us. And I've been told, by the way, that they are going to start from the 27th. 27th of December means it's going to be probably on Monday. So, no, I think it's going to be probably Tuesday or so, but next week. So they will be going to these, different locations to do what we hope that will be very successful and we won't have any reason, you know what I mean now, to in any way regret our action. So safely to and fro. So maybe we would have to do that at some point. Maybe when I get this whole thing fixed, it will further make further sense. Okay, so don't let me waste much of your time tonight. So thank you. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. And it's not so busy, but the message is delivered. And I hope if you are just joining us, you take your time to also watch this from the start, maybe. I think you should. And to the people of Southern Kaduna under this siege, it's not over. They are holding the power and they are never going to give it up without a fight. And it's going to be up to you if you still have that strength to put that fight. But trust me, what you are suffering, a lot of other people are suffering this across the other part of Nigeria. And it seems that APC, Egbekegbe would have to murder more people now in order to keep this power. Hang on, I think Taiwo is, or this one of our prominent ones anyway. Somehow you managed to get through. How are you?
Hello, General.
How are you, sir? I was about rounding up.
Monique, I know Monique in Thailand, but then you go lonely.
Well, luckily, and he's actually holding. I don't know what's going on. Others, you know what will happen? Once they dial in,
I just said I should try.
Usually, I'll leave my phone to ring for like a minute. I'm sorry, for like 2-3 times, right? Then before I pick them up. So I'll see. Then before I look down again, it's gone. And they're like different numbers. I mean, were they just trying to flash me? I don't know. Anyway, sir, I know you might want to have one or two things to say tonight. I'm going to ask you to make it quick because we have a night that we're going to choose mostly for this particular convo. So yeah, please.
No, I just called to test your system. A lot to say, but let's close it for tonight. Yes, I called to check to test your system, so you can. I think people should be able to get in.
Hang on,
if you have time for people to call
in as well. Let me try that too. Hang on, let me take that. I'm sorry, I was telling him to hang on, and I'm actually ending the call, taking another one. Here we go. Hello there. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Baba.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Baba. I
can hear you loud and clear. I feel so. I can see you're about to finish, Baba. And
yeah, because I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand. Most of the time, these calls will come in before I get to the calling part, right? But the moment I open the line, get it connected and get everything, you know what I mean now? Now start seeing this blinking and all of that stuff. And when I see that, then it usually just doesn't end well. You know what I mean? So thank you for trying to confirm the line.
Yes. So yes. Because I think maybe if we try to use like a proper broadband to call it, maybe we'll be able to solve that problem to see what is actually wrong.
I got.
I saw everything. I saw everything. In fact, you guys are amazing, my God.
Wow.
Like I said the other day when I called in, little step. In fact, little step. Mobile got me read there were a lot of in fact, you understand? And that initiative that Princess, you said Princess is going to add to the gift, which is the stickers. In fact, it's very
so it's not going to be brilliant. Food. Even when they are opening the food, they will just see that sticker. Some of them may throw them away. Some of them, because of the joy of that day, they will paste it on their door.
Yes.
So a lot of people which one is
it's another way of passing message.
And we have about 4,000 stickers already that we haven't even shared.
Yes.
4,000.
Yes. So and Shewari or Amara Southern Kaduna Timo. Or Amara Southern Kaduna. Okune little finger. Uma Jerry Sheway. We still want to live life, but in live when the history. When you are doing what you are doing, you will report you. So
it's a matter of time.
It's a matter of time. Do you understand? Because all this that they are doing, everything is being documented. We are not in the 90s, we are not in the 1800s, whereby you're just going to and just go scot free. Do you understand? The whole world is watching. Everybody can see what they are doing.
If anybody is somehow not in tune, you should just go on Google and type Southern Kaduna
crisis. You will see. You will read a lot. You will.
This is actually happening.
You don't need my ego.
You don't need my ego
to tell you. You understand? Yes. Go and read it yourself. You will see. You understand? And for all of our southern brothers that are saying
you will sit down there and be like, this happened? This actually happened?
Yes. All of our southern brothers that are thinking, this will never happen down south, this will never happen. It's only a matter of time. You understand? So, Baba. I praise you guys. I appreciate you a lot. I'll let them come in. Yes, testing 1 2 1 2. Mike is working now. Yes, thank you very much. Mike, not the next one.
Except the blinking. It's blinking again. Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Let me just
walk kúrò nínú yàrá ibi tẹ́ tí ń wo broadcast yẹn. Ibi àti á lè sọ̀rọ̀ lórí fóònù kan.
Compliment of the food.
Well, better of ilé pátápátá. Yeah, ọmọ kọ́ yín wọlé o. Wá kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà?
Ó wọlé. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pọ̀. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé mo tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ kí í pé a kú ewu ọdún ẹni wá ṣe púpọ̀. Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ bá mi kí Àgbékẹ́ dáadáa àtàwọn ọmọ yín. Understand? You've done so good. You've done so good. I'm at a loss for words. Okay? Now, nǹkan tó mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí ni àwọn Southern Kaduna yìí. Mo láì gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe lórí ti Yorùbá yẹn ò bẹ̀ àánú ìyẹn wà òkè. Bẹ̀ ṣe rí Southern Kaduna yẹn ó ń send chills down my bone. Gbogbo ara mi ni ò wà òkè. Ṣẹ́gẹ́ mi. Kí la máa ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ wèrè little finger yìí? Ṣé a lè gbé lọ sí international world court? Because these people are going to get away with this.
Only get away. There is a report. There's a particular report. Nípa crisis Southern Kaduna. Documented by from 2015 at the role Littlefinger it playing there. Now, like you said, the only thing and guess what, ma? That same report, what you are in front of the ICC anyway already. There's already an appointed investigator lórí Southern Kaduna crisis to check the involvement of those in authority nínú ẹ̀. So bóyá torí pé wọ́n ti establish àwọn kankan o, bóyá somehow wọn ò tí institute case against wọn, but I don't think it's actually going to be like that forever. But pé wọ́n wádìí wọn yẹn, wọ́n document yẹn, that is on ground ma. In fact, tẹ́ bá lọ sórí Google, tẹ́ bá lọ search fún the Southern Kaduna Crisis Reports. Oríṣiríṣi lẹ máa rí o, minister report, kíní kan report o. Àwọn kan wà nínú wọn tó ní PDF file. So you can open it by is over 500 pages of indictment. So it's also there.
Okay.
But they are buying time. The more they are in power, the more they can always use the immunity of that power to cover themselves and their atrocities. And guess what, ma? They have all favorable countries who are somehow in support of their religious fanaticism and terrorism in Nigeria. Somehow, they can travel to those places, even undiscovered, undetected. Or the day they lose power, even Boko Haram, seriously.
No, because like Mokosha, these people because every day I'm so fearful for people who need power. Do you understand? Look at what
defenseless
people here.
You open fire.
I understand. Look at what Tinubu is doing. These people are so insensitive.
Yes.
Hey, is it because they FJ porridge? Let me talk about the battery thingy. Now.
That's what they live on. What is that?
Because if God can be there, no, because
phone call máa tí wọ́n jí gbé ní Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ yẹn hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì àyẹn. Gbénga
Owólabí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òun ni mò ń wò gan ní ṣáàdì ní tí ń bá yín sọ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo gbọ́ pọ́n lọ ti mú àwọn èèyàn
tó dé stage kan tó sọ pé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ò tí ì gbé aago. Ṣẹ́ni kó dé nínú conversation ó débi kan tó sọ pé wọ́n máa pa mí lọ́la, kò sí nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe, wọ́n máa pa mí lọ́la. God, wọ́n máa pa mí lọ́la. Ṣó ti pé ó ṣe pé kíníkan bóyá yẹn lè bá wa rówó. Gbogbo àwọn tó ní kọ́ máa pè yẹn o. Ó mọ̀ kí kò sówó lọ́wọ́ wọn, but nígbà tí wọ́n ti wà níbi between ikú and death, irú ẹni yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ sọpọ́lọ́ òun wà létí ẹ̀ ní that moment yẹn tí ò ní sọ pé ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mi bẹ̀ kó gbà mí lọ́wọ́ ibi àwọn people in time yìí, and you know tens of thousands of àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀. So
nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ọpọlọ òun wà bẹ́ẹ̀. I mean, how do we open our eyes? How do we keep persevering? Táwọn people máa báyé wa jẹ́ tán finally. Yẹn mo ṣe kígbe pé ẹ gbà mí. Ṣé a máa rí nǹkan ṣe sí olórí burúkú tó wà tó pè rẹ̀ ní. Because look at ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ ní 2017 tí ẹ kọ́kọ́ play yẹn tó ní pé kí ni ó dẹ̀ carry out ó play out gbogbo script yẹn ó dẹ̀ pa gbogbo àwọn people yẹn tọ́ba gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣó dáa bẹ́ẹ̀. Okay, ó dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó máa charge àwọn people yìí níjọ́ wo la máa wá bọ́kọ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn.
There is record. Although àlè bank lè lórí ṣẹ̀gẹ́tì sìn. Tó bá jẹ́ pé bóyá pé èmi àtẹ̀yìn la ní chance láti wà níbi tí irú decision bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n are taking ni, we know what the right thing to do, ṣẹ́ mọ̀. But because Nigeria is a place where the more crooked you are, the more criminally minded you are, there's likelihood that the more reward you are going to get. You know that, Abi? So wicked, heartless people. Come on.
He doesn't have a heart.
Only Shetima should be in jail. Anything saw you, only but look at it today. A lot of people are looking at Shetima as incoming president for Nigeria. And when he looks at him with what he did in Borno, especially with the life of those who are non-Muslims, this person is a Muslim. Only with what he did, he should be in jail answering questions, right, for the crime against humanity. But somehow, he may become their vice president as well. Let's understand, see. So in the end, so Nigeria is a place where they reward criminals. You see them. And then when they reward them, they will say, maybe they have changed. Maybe they will change. Maybe they mean well now. How do you elect devil that they have told you all the description of devil and you gave the devil the power? Can't they pray to God to change the devil, to do the right thing? How is that possible? And how could you be doing that again and again and again to yourselves? It's a terrible one, Mao. I don't like you.
No.
Self-destruct.
People even I mean, are people even aware of what this woman is doing? Because news station in Nigeria. Nobody here.
They don't say them like this. They get insane. So and
then you can imagine. Then again, Tinubu was talking about, when he went to Chatham House, he was praising, he was kissing, he was adoring Kaduna little finger.
People question on insecurity. You know, but don't sorrow. He started talking about we need area surveillance. We need, forgetting the fact that the same Kaduna has more than 8 military, police, navy posts in that place. 8 of them.
Now, we are oblivious of what he did in Southern Kaduna to humanity.
Well, I don't
forget we are Muslim, we are Christian. Does he want to tell me he doesn't know?
Well,
now, you Tinubu, you want to go look at bloodshed, and then you now want to come and continue on Buhari's footsteps?
Benny.
Hey, wow.
So you get.
I'm not a jago. You're bad. Peace.
And I want to make number. I want to my ready pay. About it to a lot of jai say.
Because we part Yoruba today was talking about Bajabia Mila. Offer sign the water bill. Then you take everything. You take off. Already.
So instead of the moment they do the water bill, right? The moment they do that and they pass it, yeah. What will happen is that instead of you seeing Fulani terrorists coming to kill people, it will be the soldiers, the police that will be shooting and killing people. Guess what they will do, man? Because everybody who is seeing, if you are found on those land